Hello everyone, I am Himasati Sharma and today we are going to discuss the chapter called Synthetic Fibers and Plastic for class 8th. First of all, we will discuss the classification of textile fibers. So what are fibers? Basically, fibers are unit of a cloth. From fibers only, a cloth is being made using various fabric manufacturing techniques. So what is the classification of textile fibers? Textile fibers can be natural or man-made depending upon from the source from which they are being obtained. So textile fiber, if they are obtained from natural sources, will be called natural fiber, and the fibers which are obtained from man-made source will be called man-made fibers. Natural fibers then again can be obtained from vegetable source, for example cotton, animal source, for example wool and silk, and mineral, for example glass. And man-made fibers can be regenerated or synthetic. Regenerated man-made fibers are those fibers which of which the raw material is obtained from nature. Now the raw material is obtained from nature, but that raw material is converted into a fiber. So that raw material which is used for regenerated fiber is not fiber itself. For example, regenerated fiber like rayon can be created from wood pulp, and that wood pulp is not fiber in nature. So man-made regenerated fibers are the fibers which are obtained from natural raw material, while synthetic man-made fibers are the fibers which are created in laboratory totally synthetically or artificially. Example of vegetable fibers are cotton, jute and hemp, animal fibers silk and wool, and mineral natural fibers are glass, asbestos and metallic fibers. Regenerated man-made fibers are viscose rayon, cupramonium rayon and acetate rayon. So basically these are all varieties of rayon. Synthetic fibers are nylon, polyester and acrylic. Later on we will study that nylon was the first synthetic fiber which was ever made by human beings. So now what are natural fibers? As I discussed earlier, these are obtained from natural resources. Examples are cotton, silk and wool. And these are few pictures of cotton, silk and wool fibers. Now synthetic fibers are man-made fibers. That means they are created in laboratory. Examples are rayon, nylon and acrylic. These are pictures of these fibers. Now we will discuss what is polymer. So synthetic fibers and plastics, as we discussed, are created in laboratory. So these are made up of molecules, and these molecules when combined they form polymers. So basically polymers are made up of molecules. Now what are molecules? To understand molecules, we should know what is an atom. So the smallest unit of a material or matter is atom, and the atom word comes from a Greek word which is called atomos, and this is the basic unit of matter, and it is the smallest particle of an element. For example, oxygen atom, hydrogen atom, etc. Now when two or more than two atoms combine together, they form a molecule. Is it clear? So this is helium atom and two hydrogen atom when combined together. Now this is a group of atom. So we can say that molecules are the group of atom. So polymers are made up of these kind of molecules. Now these are molecules of elements, like molecule of hydrogen, this is molecule of oxygen, and this is molecule of chlorine. You must have read H2, O2 and Cl2. So this H2 is molecule of hydrogen, this is O2 oxygen which is molecule of oxygen, and this is Cl2 or chlorine molecule. Now molecules of compounds are H2O. So we all know that the chemical formula of water is H2O. So what is H2O? H2O is basically molecule of water in which there are two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. So it makes molecule of water. Similar is with hydrochloric acid, and we know that the formula of hydrochloric acid is HCl. So one H atom or one hydrogen atom, when combines with one chlorine atom, they form molecule of hydrogen chloride. So I guess now it is clear what is an atom and what is a molecule and how a molecule is formed. So these molecules, when combined together, make polymer. So polymer, if we break the word polymer, poly plus mer, and poly means many, whereas mer means part. So poly means many and mer means part. That means polymer depicts when there are many parts of anything, it will be called a polymer. So polymer is made up of many repeating units, because poly means many and mer means part. So there are many parts, that means they have many repeating units. And a polymer is a large molecule which is formed by combination of many small molecules, each which is called a monomer. So broadly we can say that polymers are made up of repeating unit which is called monomer. For example, if you must have seen a pearl necklace. So what is there in the pearl necklace? One pearl like this will be called monomer, and when the pearl is there, number of pearls are there in a string, they form a polymer. So this is a monomer, and when the monomer joins together, the polymer is formed. So monomer is the single unit of a polymer, and polymer is made up of the single repeating unit which is called monomer. So the structure of polymer can be compared to that of bead necklace, the bead being the monomer. So here we can say, here this monomer is a single molecule, and when this single molecule combine together n number of time, it forms a chain of monomer and it is called polymer. Here we can understand this by using blocks played by toddlers. So these are different monomers. When these monomers join, they form polymer. Here there are 3 monomers, that is why it is polymer of 3 monomers, and here there are 5 monomers, that is why this is called polymer of 5 monomers. Polymers can occur in nature also. Example, cotton is a polymer called cellulose. Now cellulose is made up of large number of glucose unit. That means cotton is a polymer of cellulose, and the monomeric unit of cellulose is glucose. So when number of glucose units combine together, they form cellulose, which is present in cotton. The process of combining the monomers to form a polymer is called polymerization. That means process of making a polymer from monomers is called polymerization. Monomers are the single molecule that can bond with other identical molecules to form polymers through a process which is called polymerization. And polymers is a Greek word which comes from poly means many and mer means units. Hence polymers are large molecules which are made up of several molecules linked together. This we have discussed earlier also. Now in our next class we will be discussing types of polymers. Thank you.